It's so cold in the D, baby. Whew. All right, whose fault is it? Let's talk about whose fault it is. You know, since humans have been around, we've figured out a way to throw a blanket over topics or groups of people or whatever, and we categorize everybody under that one blanket. Everybody does it. It's human nature. Is it right? Nope. But we do it. It's no different with health insurance, for example. So, why are we having the problems we're having right now with health insurance, with costs of insurance, with access to good care, so forth and so on? Well, let's start from the lowest hanging fruit, right? Who are you going to blame? So in the insurance industry, what's the lowest hanging fruit that's out there? The insurance agent. I actually had somebody not that long ago that was just basically blasting health insurance agents are scams, they're crooks, they're criminals, so forth and so on. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what they were getting at. If you want to show a lack of intellect, throw things like that out there right away. There are good and bad in every industry, in every walk of life. You want to talk about police? There's phenomenal police out there, people who actually care, and then there's bad ones. Nurses, wonderful human beings, people who don't care at all. It goes across the board. You can go to firefighters, absolute heroes, and, you know, it could be somebody that abuses their family at night. It doesn't matter. There's good and bad and everything. You want to talk about priests for a second? All right, so insurance agents, easy to blame. And yes, there are some of them out there that will just simply, hey, here's a plan for you. This is how I get my money. Sign here. Thank you very much. Have a good day. There's also ones that will cross the T's and dot the I's and make sure that everything you're looking for is going to be taken care of with a particular plan. So to just simply strike out at those people, it's not right. There are some shysters out there, but not all agents are that way. So let's move up the ladder. Who can we blame next? How about the agencies, right? Well, the agencies are basically just agents who've decided to make a broader career out of that industry and then hire other agents, and they're responsible for a particular agency that might represent an entire company. Maybe they represent multiple companies. Again, same type of thing. Some of them just want to churn that money and get it as fast as they can so they can take some lavish trips and bring all their agents with them. Other ones care about putting people into the right product. Those people are looking to build longevity because in that business, you get recurring clients and you get recurring revenue because of it. So if you go off seeking to just churn people out and switch them all the time and just get new commissions all the time, eventually word's going to get around. You're going to run out of people, you know. So keep going up the ladder. What do we got next? Insurance companies. All right, now we're cooking with gas, right? So the insurance companies are the easiest pickings right now because they are being pointed out by us individuals at the street level, and they're being pointed out by politicians too. You know, the president recently said, we're going to take all the money from the greedy insurance companies. We're going to take back all the money from the greedy insurance companies. Really, dude? Of all people, he should know. These insurance companies are not doing anything illegal. Now, whether you think it's moral or not doesn't matter. They're businesses that are in business to make money. Even companies, big ones, large ones that are supposedly non-profit, they're still making money. People are living and eating off of the money that they make through insurance companies. So when the president says something like that, it's like they're not doing a single thing illegal. They are playing within the boundaries that somebody set forth. Who put those boundaries in place? Who makes the rules that the insurance companies are playing by? Got any guesses? Well, before the ACA, remember, there's no such thing as Obamacare. Before the ACA took off, there were regulations in place, but the government didn't have their thumb on the industry like they do now. So, the government is the next line up. And they are the ones that put all these rules in place that the insurance companies have to play by. So when you're pointing fingers all over the place and you want to pick the agent or the agency or even the insurance company to blame for your woes, remember, they're doing what they're allowed to do because the government is allowing them to do that. So stop blaming little people for the woes of the world when you can always look up and follow the money and find out the real culprits. It's going to be an uphill battle, but we can change it. We can do it. follow and like, and I will be back.